What's going on, guys? I'm Tyler, and this is What's on My Phone 2015. So today is just going to be a short little video in no particular order or category, going over what I use day to day on my phone and what might be useful to you guys. Starting out, my preferred application to manage my email is Google's new Inbox. What's neat about Inbox is just the way to be able to manage your emails instead of having to go in and hit delete or have to deal with them right this second. You can actually swipe one way to be done with them, or you can swipe the other way to actually snooze them until you want to deal with them at a later date. Another thing that's neat is you can check off just an entire list of emails. It tries to organize them a little bit based upon what you get. You can just touch and hold on an email and then go in and actually choose which folder you'd like to throw it into. I have a whole lot of different folders. And then you can manage multiple Gmail accounts from the app as well, and the integration's really smooth, moving back and forth. Going on to the next app that I use quite frequently would be CloudMagic. It's my other email application that I use for any emails that are not Gmail, which for me is just the email that is from my personal domain. Now, CloudMagic is good because it's just a really clean material design email client for your non-typical email addresses, whether it be through a personal domain or through a less common domain. The next app that I use quite frequently is Google Keep. Google Keep allows you to take really good notes and lists. It allows you to set really great reminders and have an overall material design and simplistic way of viewing and seeing your notes. For me personally, I use it to keep track of my monthly bills, the things I have on auto pay, and a couple of other things. Over to my calendar app. My calendar of choice is Cal. Cal is neat because it's just not so cluttered. You have everything you need to see at your fingertips and more if you need it, just by swiping down. You can easily go through and see everything that you have going on through the month without feeling too disorganized or cluttered. Cal is also neat just because of its overall artistic, slightly material design feel. Cal is also great to integrate with the next app that I'm going to talk about, which is probably the most useful app that I have, and that will be Any.do. Any.do is a productivity app that helps you get things done. What's great about it is, at times, what you will hate the most is it will bug you until you get things done. You can set really intricate reminders, things to do. Every morning it'll ask you to plan your day, and really has helped me to get things done. The next app I have on this list is more than just an app. It is Simple Banking. About over a year ago, I discovered Simple Banking. At that point in time, it was a wait list to actually become a member of Simple Banking. So you got to sit there and watch the incredible experiences that their customers were having with the incredible customer service that that company had. But the coolest part of it was the app. And the app is neat because it will take and let you set what they call goals, which is basically setting money aside without actually setting it aside. Basically, it shows something being set aside. So whenever you're saving for something, you don't actually have to go put it in a savings account. It'll just show less in your, what they call safe to spend, when you move it into a goal. You can also set up goals over time. So say you wanted to save for a new TV over the next 6 months, set it 6 months from now, and every day it's going to take out an even increment of money out of your account without actually moving any of the money anywhere. Simple also has an incredible widget, which is fairly new, that I have been using, and it is great. I seldom actually open the app anymore. I'm able to see my balance and my goals from the home page. Now, the next app is my preferred messenger of choice, and that is Kick Messenger. It is one of the best messengers that I've used by far. It allows for instant messaging between people. You can create groups. You can send pictures, memes, you name it. It can do it, and it's really useful, really fun, and a hell of a lot better than text messaging. Of course, I use Twitter like every single day. Twitter is great for those like myself who want to be on a social network, want to know what's going on in the world, but don't need all the drama. My next app that I have on my phone would be the YouTube Studio app. I just recently started using this app. It is really great at helping manage all of any activity that goes on with your videos on your YouTube channel. For my cleaning app, quote unquote, I use CCleaner, which has a neat little widget where you can just tap it, it'll spin up, wipe up your phone a little bit, clear it up, speed it up. It might just be a placebo, but I think it helps a little bit. CamScanner is an app that I use to keep all of my business cards and restaurant menus because I order out a lot. I like to get things to go. I'm not big on going and sitting down at restaurants. So I save all of my favorite restaurants' menus so I can just go in this app, look at them, call them up, order what I want, go get it, and come home. I also keep all of my business cards in here because who the hell carries around business cards in 2015? Now, I also have a lot of other documents in here, but what's great about CamScanner is its ability to do anything that a scanner and a computer would do, but all from your phone, and the quality is excellent. To back up all of my pictures and pretty much anything that I want safely stored off of my phone, I use Dropbox. Dropbox backs up all of my pictures, all of my videos. For free, they'll give you a couple gigabytes of storage to use, but for $10 a month, you can get their 1 terabyte of storage, which is 1,000 gigabytes. And by far, as I have seen, that is the best deal that you can get for cloud storage. A lot of you guys won't be using a VPN, but my VPN of choice is Private Internet Access. Their app is really easy. You just put in your information, hit connect. It does everything else for you. It sits in the background. And what's great for those of you who don't know, virtual private network is what VPN stands for. What that will do is it will actually encrypt all of your information before it leaves your phone and encrypt the information that's coming back to your phone. So when you're on a public network where there's a chance for people to spy on your information and possibly steal your information, it's going to lock that stuff down and keep it hidden from anyone who's looking on as to what you are doing. One of my favorite apps for those buggy, weird phone calls that you get from people you do not know is Truecaller. Truecaller allows you to search any phone number in the world, and a lot of them, surprisingly, are actually in their database. I've had cell phone numbers, business numbers, a lot of different numbers. I've had a couple not show up, but for the most part I've had them show up. Any cell phone numbers, it usually will show up actually under the last name of the account owner. But Truecaller is really neat just because it will show you who the weird number is that's calling you before you even answer it. It'll actually pop up with a notification that unknown number and try and look through their database and see who it is before you even hit answer. Same thing with calling a number that you don't have in your contacts. It'll also pop up and try and tell you who it is. For my music choice, I use Spotify every single day. Downloading music is the past, streaming music is the future, and it is so easy. For $10 a month, you have complete access to pretty much any song you could ever imagine. If you're a student, you can actually get that for $5 a month, and it's really easy to get started. For my podcast app, I choose Pocket Casts. Pocket Casts is excellent. I've used several different podcast apps, but I like Pocket Casts hands down. It is not a free app, however I will have the price displayed on the screen. Now what's neat about Pocket Casts is, once again, we have that material design and a really simplistic layout that really gets you what you need. Subscribe to a lot of different podcasts, a lot of entrepreneur-based podcasts. You can download podcasts to listen to on the go, you can stream them over Wi-Fi, and you have access to pretty much any podcast you would want. Last but not least, I have Appy Geek. Appy Geek is a news app for tech and other related things, mostly just technology and gaming, to get all the different news on different consoles, PC gaming, technology news, what Google's up to, what Apple's up to, you name it. One more before we go, I use for my text messaging app, although like I said before, I do like instant messaging a whole lot more. I use Google Messenger just because it has that material design and it's super colorful and easy on the eyes at first glance. You're not having a hard time looking at what you're seeing. It's very differentiated between what's on the screen. Overall, I like Google Messenger pretty much more than anything, and I've used a lot of different messaging clients. So give Google Messenger a try. Well guys, that's what is on my phone. Let me know what you guys have on your phones. If there's anything you think that I would like based upon what I use, be sure to let me know. I'm open to trying new things every single day. I'm trying new apps. So if you have any suggestions, let me know. Give me some feedback on this video, and you guys have a great day.